Hello and welcome as we continue our look ahead to 2021. And we're going to kick off with the Gold Cup this year, sponsored by Best Car Parks. It was only run for the first time in 1998, and it's quickly established itself as the traditional curtain raiser in Ireland, with some real stars winning it through the years. The first year, 1998, saw a real branch come out on top. A striking greyhound, white features with a couple of black marks around his eyes. He really was a talented tracker. He went on to win the Guinness 600 for his trainer, Dennis Shanahan. The following year, another coloured performer won it. This time, the sole bitch to win the Gold Cup in its 23-year history. April Surprise, beg your pardon. She turned into a real star. She went on to win the Irish Oaks. She reached the final of the Easter Cup, and she became Bitch of the Year, trained by Paul Hennessy, who indeed has had a real love affair for the competition himself. The following year, he won it with another star, Joanstown Cash, another greyhound that went on to win the Guinness 600. He won the Egan Catering Shelbourne Ledger towards the end of the year, and he was a really top performer through all of 2000. The following year, of course, Paul won a third on the bounce, this time by a greyhound called Late Late Show. You may have heard of him. He turned into a pretty good one. Well, Late Late Show was a very special winner in 2001. Let's take a look back at his victory. Well, by now we're all very well aware of Late Late Show's racing style. Here, running from trap 5, you see he did miss the kick, but found himself in a handy enough pitch around the opening two bends. An intelligent greyhound, all of a sudden, he certainly found himself about 7 or 8 lengths off the pace, which was being set on the inside by Trap 1 Don's Express. But Late Late Show, a real powerhouse, and this was the real start of his career. He was really starting to fly at this point, and coming off the final turn, he made his, well, what would become his trademark late maneuver, switching wide off the final bend and powering up the home straight to win in serious style. That was Late Late Show, the winner in 2001, a really terrific greyhound that went on to achieve great things. In 2002, we had another fabulous winner in the form of Jet Spray. This one of 2 winners in the competition for the legendary Francie Murray. Francie since gone on to a Hall of Fame career, but Jet Spray was a very impressive winner.
Trap 1 is Jet Spray. 2, Flashing Moment, the favourite. 3, Lid Pal Sammy. In 4, Give and Go. 5, Curry Hills Wade, and 6, Marnogue South. Cheers from the crowd. This massive crowd here tonight as the hare coming around the final bend. Up behind the traps. And out they go, and it's Flashing Moment. Out he flashes to the front, and he leads to the bend from number 6, Marnogue South, and Jet Spray into the second bend, and it's Flashing Moment. He's gone 3 lengths and 2.5 lengths in front. Jet Spray and Marnogue South battling for second, and Lid Pal Sammy putting in a big run. Heading down to the third bend, and Jet Spray is closing. There's 2 lengths in it on the third bend, but it's Flashing Moment by 2 lengths from Jet Spray, who is closing. In third place, number 3, Lid Pal Sammy. Off the final bend, and they're coming home, and they're clashing, and Jet Spray gets up on the line to win it from Flashing Moment in second, and Lid Pal Sammy in third. A thriller. The winning time, a brilliant 28.77.
Yes, Jet Spray, a terrific winner, picking up another one of the early season stars from 2002, Flashing Moment in a thrilling finish. A year later, well, Clover Hare was the early season star. This fellow really was a professional. Still to this day, would have been known as one of the most consistent starters we ever saw at Shelbourne Park. Flying from trap 2, he made every inch for his owner, Mick O'Donnell.
The bell has been sounded, the hare on the way. We're just less than 29 seconds away from knowing the 2003 Tote Gold Cup winner. In 1, Snowy Joey, 2 is Clover Hare, 3, Rummy Lad, 4, Price's Rebel, 5, Olden Times, and 6, Droopy's Agassi, the favourite at 5-4. The hare up behind traps. And away they go, and precious old Clover Hare, he bolts from traps. In second on the inside, Snowy Joey. Back in third is number 6, Droopy's Agassi, but Clover Hare leads around the opening corner. In number 1, Snowy Joey in second spot. He's the outsider. Back in third is Droopy's Agassi, but Clover Hare is going to take all the catching. He leads into the third corner. 1, Snowy Joey, running brilliantly. On the outside, number 6, Droopy's Agassi, but around the final corner, Clover Hare, his brilliant trapping, has played the key here. He leads into the home straight. Clover Hare, he wins this one. 2003 Tote Gold Cup winner, Clover Hare.
Yes, Clover Hare, a very impressive greyhound. What a starter he was. To this day, still seen as one of the best starters ever to hit Shelbourne Park. The following year, First Charter was to land the spoils, the first victory in the competition for Reggie Roberts. And then in 2005, Paul Hennessy was back in the winning trail, this time with one of his very best greyhounds, Tyrer Ted. Let's watch him in action. Tyrer Ted, racing from trap 4, made one of his better starts, and on this occasion had just simply too much pace for his rivals. Taking up the running on the opening corner, this powerful son of Top Honcho and Watch the Market just drew further and further clear. He really was a special greyhound, and on this occasion you saw him at very close to his very, very best. In the end, Tyrer Ted came home 7 lengths clear of Ballymac Returns, a tremendous performance by a real star. Yes, Tyrer Ted seen there at his very best. What a greyhound he was when in full stride. In 2006, another superstar of the sport landed the spoils, Mineola Farlow, for the legendary Seamus Graham. Of course, he went on to finish runner-up in an English derby behind Westmead Hawk. Francie Murray had his second winner in the competition in 2007 with Ballyho Marble. And then, back in 2008, Paul Hennessy was on the mark again. His 5th winner, Tyrone Kenny. Swords Prince was a professional winner for Brian Madigan in 2009, a really top-class performer at that point in his career. And then it was Paul Hennessy again, win number 6 with the X Factor in 2010. Another man that has captured the competition on 2 occasions is Larry Dunn, and the first of his winners in 2011 was Slippery Bob. On so to 2012. We're going to take a look at this video. Here, Mildeen Panther, who was one of the true superstars of the sport across the globe at this point, he really did look the part, but on this occasion, he was chinned in the final by Piercestown Sand, trained by the legendary Seamus Shanks Whelan down in Wexford. Piercestown Sand, racing from trap 4, got the jump on his rival.
In 1, Air Force Roger. 2, Minds a Pint. 3, Mildeen Panther. 4, Piercestown Sand. In 5, Fastaway King. And 6 is Broadstrand Lad. And away they go. It's number 4, Fast Out. That's Piercestown Sand leads up from Mildeen Panther and Minds a Pint in the corner. And it's Piercestown Sand showing the way from Mildeen Panther in second. 2.5 lengths in it off the second bend with 4 Piercestown Sand. 3 Mildeen is after him, but Piercestown is still holding that advantage. Mildeen is close to 2 lengths on the third bend. It's Piercestown Sand from Mildeen Panther off the final bend, and Piercestown Sand out front, being chased by Mildeen who's coming at him, but Piercestown Sand wins at number 4. Piercestown Sand the winner.
Yes, great memories for those involved in Piercestown Sand. Of course, Mildeen Panther running a big race in defeat, and it was great to see him in action once again. On a year later, and Price's Sky was to add a 7th victory for Paul Hennessy. That was the last of Paul's victories. He'd love to win it again in 2021. In 2014, there was a great family success. Mary Buggy trained Kilgraney Thompson, making the most of an ideal draw on the fence.
And away they go. It's number 1, Kilgraney Thompson, and 6, Cabrabuck. Paradise Silver is third. Around the opening bend, and Kilgraney Thompson leads from Cabrabuck. Paradise Silver in third. He lost a bit of ground there. And down the far side, it's 1, Kilgraney Thompson from 6, Cabrabuck in second. 3 is next, Paradise Silver. But onto the final bend, and it's Kilgraney Thompson, Cabrabuck, and Paradise Silver. Final bend, and Kilgraney Thompson out front. Kilgraney, here comes Paradise, but Kilgraney Thompson holds on to win it.
Yes, a fine display there by Kilgraney Thompson, making the most of that ideal pitch in the fence and running out a very impressive winner for the Buggy family. In 2015, Owen McKenna was to land the prize for the first time. Fiery Splendor, a very talented greyhound who certainly got it right on the night. And then to 2016, when Slippery Fred seemed to have the world at his feet at this stage, a very impressive winner for Larry Dunn. As we said, Larry has won it twice with Slippery Bob in 2011, and on this occasion, 2016, with Slippery Fred. Cracking final and a cracking winner.
And away they go. 2 is out fast. JT Dutch leads from traps and leads up from 3 in second. Proud Grey. Whoa! JT Dutch run a bit wide. It caused trouble, and now 1, Slippery Fred takes over. Leads down the back from 2. JT Dutch in second. It's 1, Slippery Fred. JT Dutch a powerful finisher, but Slippery Fred stays strongly 2. Fair Taxes moves into third. Onto the final bend, and 1's the leader. Slippery Fred. JT Dutch in second, and Fair Taxes just in behind. But up the straight of 1, Slippery Fred wins it. It's Slippery Fred wins it from 2, JT Dutch, and 6, Fair Taxes is third.
Yes, Slippery Fred again making the most of an inside draw to run out a very good winner of the 2016 Gold Cup. Of course, the competition wasn't run in 2017 due to the dispute at Shelbourne Park, but it returned in 2018. And Chesperito, despite being a biggish price, gave Liam Dowling his first win in the competition. A year later, Music to Our Ears was a very gallant winner in an exciting finish for Pat Guilfoyle. And then, last year, of course, Ballymac landed the spoils for a second time for Liam Dowling. A truly remarkable final. It was one of the best in recent times. What better way than to finish? Take a look back at the brilliant fawn in action.
Racing, flying start by one, Ballymac Anton, now 4, Grangeview 10, showing his early dash, leads on the corner from 1, Ballymac Anton, 6, Malik in the outside, takes a bump, it's Grangeview 10 that leads, but 1, Ballymac Anton, hot in his heels, so too then comes 3, Ballymac in speed, further back to 6, Maliki, Pestana, and Run Happy, but out front in Grangeview 10, remains clear, but here comes Ballymac Anton, launching his challenge up the inside, and Ballymac Anton will race to victory in the Best Car Parks Gold Cup.
Yes, Ballymac Anton, the old warrior, landing the spoils there in the 2020 Gold Cup. And what a lineup he faced. The likes of Pestana, Run Happy, Grangeview 10 and Ballymac in speed. It really was a very, very special race indeed. But that's it for our look back at the history of the Gold Cup. Remember, the 2021 renewal kicks off at Shelbourne Park on Saturday night, and another tremendous name will be added to what's already a wonderful Roll of Honour.